Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new live with Antonis, Tzanidakis with Misty Paint. Why? They are so good. Hello, Antonis. How are you?
How are you, Mar? Welcome, everybody. How are you guys? One more live here again.
Happy summer. Summer is start. And today we are so lucky because Antonis, we will teach us all the secret of this beautiful, beautiful new line by Stamperia Art Stories. And today is Misty Paint. Misty Paint, nice.
Very excited about the Misty Paints because people have to know. We did the first live, but I think this live is all about Misty Paints and people have to know why they are so good. They have to understand. We have a way today to show them a little bit to understand why they are so good. That's why we're here.
And the tutorials are coming out one by one. We start from number 1, all furniture makeover with soft paint. In this episode, you will learn how the importance of the primer, how to use the soft paint, and revive this old furniture waiting for you in somewhere in your house. So the first tutorial is already available, but then the next one, we have how to make beautiful crack, how to use the sparkling coat. So stay tuned on our
and many
YouTube
more coming.
channel.
I have them behind me here. We're going to do this live today, guys, in 3 different phases. The first phase, I want to show you something about the Misty Paints, something that I believe that you will understand exactly why they are so good. The second phase is that I'm going to work, do a very fast background on a sample tag. And then the third phase, that's why stay along the video, just stay until the end. I have behind me all the tutorials coming up on Stamperia YouTube, so I can showcase a little bit. And that's all. So we're gonna have fun.
A lot of fun. Say hello to our friends, our stamper, Beatriz, Filomena, hi Lauren, Jada, Charet, Nikki, hi, and welcome from all around the world. This episode will be available on our website, YouTube, and Facebook, so you will always able to see and watch it again. And next week we will be live with Cristina Radovan, un directo todo en español, el primo de julio, un martes. Aquí estamos con la Wax Patina, fórmula al agua, magia pura. Vamos con Cristina, lo vamos a pasar genial, todo en español. Hoy estamos con Antonis, and we will speak English, and we will learn
English.
The secret of this incredible product. So I'm very, very excited.
Okay, so Omar, what do you think? We should wait or we should start?
Yeah, let's start. I'm eager to see.
So give me a few seconds, take me backstage, and I'm back very soon.
Okay. So I'll take you backstage. Finally, we start this journey with Art Stories, this new line from Stamperia. And you will learn little by little all the secret of this new, beautiful, and complete line. I want to show you something. So these are 3 products, and all these will come out on our Instagram. Follow the new account of Art Stories. I see Antonis is still searching for the best position. Yes, that's good. I see you. I see you. Let me see all the comments. Hi, hello, Beatrice, Valeria. Hi, Antonella. Hi, and welcome. So let me know, Antonis, with the gesture when you will be ready. Questa live interessantissimo, devo rinnovare. Ok, vedi, ottima idea. Tra l'altro abbiamo anche un diretto in italiano con Donatella Russo. Donatella Russo è stato pubblicato sulla nostra pagina Facebook, lì potete trovare il link diretto al live su Art Stories in italiano con Donatella Russo. Hi from South Australia. Hi, Anthony. So,
we're ready.
Are you ready?
Yep. Now they see me a little bit because I cannot zoom the camera, but it's okay. Still very good, right?
but
everybody can see. Perfect.
Cool.
So, let's start, guys. Very beautiful. Can you see me? I'm in here, right? This is what I
perfectly. You're perfectly on stage.
This is what we have, guys. So let's start. So this is the beauties. I cannot see comments, Omar. You tell me whatever.
Yeah, I will tell you.
What's happening. So I'm not going to spend time to go through each color. We have 6 Misty Paint, very beautiful colors. I will call them like the normal ones, and we have also the metallic ones. Now, the normal ones, of course, we pick colors that you can do patina effects. Of course, the black, shadowing, white, the gray, because I just love gray. And then we have the cinnamon that you can create rust. Okay, and then we have 4 beautiful metallics. Now, let me explain you what exactly is Misty Paint, because I think the biggest problem we have right now, or some people wondering, is like, okay, why this paint? Why I should buy these paints? Why I should stock in my store these paints? What they do different? So the truth is, nothing exists like this in the market. And why? So let's go to explain you a few things. So we have the sample tag. I'm going to work on this one. It's not going to be a background. I just need to have a sample tag so I can show you just a little bit in action, because I think if I show you, it's much better than just telling you, because I think this is what people need, just to see it. That's why.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I asked for this live, so people can really see what exactly happening here. So first of all, I'm going to use the master primer to prep my surface. That's very easy. Soft brush, just go. I'm gonna just prep my surface.
This beautiful big brush. I love it.
Yeah, that's easy, man. I just I'm not trying to do a perfect work here. The only thing I want to do right now is just to have a surface so I can show you. Now, okay, I have my surface. I don't want to make it perfect anyway. It's not about the master primer. It's not about a project. And while I'm drying, I will explain you a few things. So let's take the black that shows a lot, right? And I have here aqua color from Stamperia. I have here acrylic paint from Stamperia. And I have 2 more products. I'm not gonna do any promotion about them, but we have distress oxide and we have acrylic ink. So basically, I thought to have also aqua color, watercolor from Stamperia, but I thought, okay, not the aqua, the mini palette from Vicky Papaioannou. But I don't think we need, because it's kind of like, could be similar with the aqua color. So I have these 4 products, and I want to show you what is the difference between this and all these 4 products. And that was actually because,
sorry, I have to interrupt you, Anthony. I thought this was, a funny live, but this is start to become very serious, actually, because this is just a little bit shocked me. Okay, you're going very serious to the point. I'm here with you. Let's go.
Let me do my thing. You just follow me.
Yeah. Okay. I'm curious. Definitely.
Because in the first live we did, somebody mentioned, oh, they're like aqua colors. No, they are not. So the most important thing I'm going to compare is the acrylic paint from Stamperia, the Allegro, right? So the acrylic paint, of course, you can paint solid, right? But you can do also the same with the Misty paints. You can paint solid, dry is permanent, dries very nice, easy, dries matte. So that means the Misty Paint can do exactly what the Allegro paint can do, right? Can do. But look what else the Misty Paint can do that you cannot do with the Allegro paint. And this is the most important, this is the special about them. So I'm gonna put here on my craft mat next to me, just a little bit of the, or let me keep it here.
Allegro
So
color.
we're
Sorry to
transparent.
interrupt you again, Jared. Why this primer is different to the primer you already have in your assortment? Is different, Jared. In the first tutorial released by Antonis, it explained very well how to use this amazing primer that is very incredible.
So I kept here this one as my palette knife, because anyway, when I make a mess, I just use them again. I can paint on top, but I keep it here so we're kind of transparent. People see everything in camera. So, and then we have Misty Paint, right? So I'm gonna take my brush. I have two soft brushes, now the small ones, we don't need a big one. And we have the spray bottle from the collection. So let me show you something. I put an amount, look, I just dab an amount of acrylic. This is the acrylic here, Allegro. And I dab an amount of Misty Paint. So look how this reacts with water. Look, guys, do you see it?
Yeah, I love comparison
Look
video.
at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Whoa.
So basically, when you spray with water the Misty Paints, they become like an acrylic ink. Look at that. Here, what? Yes, of course, I can go with my finger, and yes, if I'm very artistic, very talented, yes, I can also do something. But the thing is, the truth is that this is easy, right? This is easy. So we made a product that basically is an acrylic paint. You can use it as an acrylic paint. As soon as you spray water, becomes an acrylic ink.
Rosita, wow, Blanche, me encanta. Yes, it's definitely a wow moment. Look, this splash is beautiful.
That's why they're special. Okay, it's very important, everybody to understand. You can do everything you can do with the acrylic paints. You can paint solid, it's permanent, you can dry brush, you can do whatever you do with an acrylic paint, the Allegro. But as soon as you spray, becomes an acrylic ink. It's a very important, like now, aqua color. Like with aqua color, let's do it again. I mean, I want people to see it again and again and again. And I know it's tiring, like it's boring. Maybe people think, okay, we understand. But no, let me show you.
Our stampers are mesmerized now from this first demonstration. It's very cool. Bueno, no entiendo nada. Tenemos un directo el 1 de julio con Cristina Radovan, todo en español. Así que vamos a entender todo.
Aqua color. Okay, so first of all, aqua color, they dry permanent, yes, but they're translucent. Okay, so if I spray here on the white, this is what you see. Okay, they're very translucent. And at the same time, if I use my brush, I cannot paint. I cannot paint solid with aqua color. Okay, you see it, you know it, you have used them. We have in different colors. Look, you cannot paint solid. You cannot take the aqua color and paint. Of course, when you spray, it's aqua color, it's water. I mean, it goes everywhere. It spreads out, but it's translucent. As soon as I throw water, look how transparent they are, right? But then if I take, let's do it with the Misty Paint, the cinnamon, right? So just to change color. So if these things, you have to have patience to open them the first time. Look, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
So
this is basically all these product line are really special and designed to make your life easy.
Exactly. Like you spray, look. Okay, it's very rich comparing. Of course, there are different colors, and of course the black always, because now we are on white surface, right? Of course, the black always will just do the difference. Like the black is like you see it because it's black. Look at that. So aqua color is not like Misty Paints. It's like acrylic inks, basically. So this is the good thing about them. You just get one product and you can do everything. And the good thing is that, yeah, I mean, I told you before that maybe if you are a very good artist, yeah, you can do everything with any product because you're very talented. But we're not talking about like art school or something or the most talented people in the world. We're talking about normal people like us, like who want to have something to be easy to use and just have fun. Okay, and I'm going to demonstrate facing 2. I'm going to demonstrate just a background. One of my favorite now I did these days. I just wanted to do it today here for the people, just to see, and they see all the different things. Okay, so.
But please, just let me remember that the tutorials are available on our YouTube channel. The first one is already out. All furniture makeover with soft paints. So from the basis, how to primer the furniture and how to apply the soft paints, the stenciling, and this beautiful vintage effect. Already available on YouTube channels by Stamperia.
Let's go a little bit to acrylic ink. We don't need to make any reference on the brand, but just people, they have to see. This acrylic, what color is that? This is burnt umber. Give me a second to find the black, because the black is exactly the same color. So I want to show them a little bit, because besides that they become acrylic ink, they are very intense also. Of course, when you dry them, become more like dimmer, like the color is not so strong, but this is the point, right? Become like aqua color. So if I put here an acrylic ink, that's acrylic ink. And then let me put again, the black is the same. Okay, so you see this acrylic ink, one of the best companies, they make this. Look at that. Like, you look how they work, right? So that becomes acrylic ink. And of course, then you can just go around and just do whatever you want. Okay. And then we have the distress oxides. The distress oxides, as soon as you spray water, they react with water. One problem, they don't dry permanent because people use distress oxides. So you can do stuff with distress oxides, of course, but they don't dry permanent. And it's for a different thing. When you spray water, they become really translucent. So Misty Paints, basically, I think with the first demonstration, I just make everybody understand. Misty Paints are perfect, like acrylic, super matte, dry very fast. They are super sticky, so they can kind of like stick pretty much everywhere. And then, as soon as you spray water, they become acrylic ink. So you have one product that can do pretty much everything. You can dry brush, you can do. Anyway, so let's go have some fun. Have some fun, Omar?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have some fun. No, I'm thinking that how big is a big work of research on chemical products to achieve these all these incredible properties of these little colors that can be like an ink, everything. I'm really shocked. Good job.
So let's go have some fun. Okay. So I'm gonna paint. Look, this is just painting, normal painting. Take the Misty Paint, the black.
Our Misty Paint.
I'm gonna make I work on my table. I don't care. I make a mess.
Also, super covering. Let's see that.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, but the thing is that you spray and then it becomes crazy. I mean, this is the thing that you can really cover. This can be a black paint, and it's perfect, right? So I'm gonna cover my whole surface here. I'm gonna dry. Let's go have some fun. So I'm going to dry this one. And now, that thing also, especially with a hue tool, now if you do a furniture, wall, in general, it's actually big and important, just let them dry naturally. It's better if you want to do something really professional on a big scale, something that you're gonna have it in your house, or it's very important. Just let them dry naturally, it's better. But here, look how easy, like how fast this dries, and it's super matte.
Yeah, we can see how the color is changing from shiny to totally matte. Beautiful.
That's done, right? Okay, so this is an acrylic paint, right? So can do that. Now let's go and add, okay, let's go to metallics. I'm thinking amber metallic. My favorite, I can say, 100%. Like that color is just beauty. Now, these ones, they don't have the little, let me cut. So these ones, they don't have the little things that you can just pull, but you can do just that. It's the same thing. So let me use that. And now with that, I'm gonna use it again with no water. Look, I have my product. I have, that's, I love this sponge. It comes from the same collection. Can do so many things. I just love it. So look, you take your paint, and now the sponge is dry, right? So I'm going to just dab a little bit. Just paint another layer. Now, the good thing with the sponge is that you have the texture. Besides that, it's not smooth anymore, and it's like texture, but you can have also the little holes that this gives a very, very, very nice look, and you create layers. Misty Paints, perfect for layering.
Yeah, yes, because you can make a permanent base, then work over with water technique.
Exactly. So far, what? The same thing. Besides that, this metallic, look at that. I don't know if you can see in the camera. Look at this beauty.
Yeah.
So far, what we do, we just work normal, right? Then we dry. This is gonna dry very fast, also. I love this this combination of the products. Just this metallic is must have 100%. It's not, even if you don't want to use it as Misty Paint, this color, because doesn't exist anyway in something similar. This antique amber, is must have. Like you dry brushing to give details, make some the molds, make them shine. It's just perfect.
Yeah, Lisa say love the metallics, yes. And later we will introduce new line of color, new tools, new products.
Oh, let's throw something else inside, just because I'm going to use soft paint. It's not about soft paints today, but the only reason I use soft paint right now is just because I want another layer, and it's dark green blue. So it's Deep Lagoon is the name, and because I'm going to use these three, so you kind of see like, okay, we have three different colors. So that's why I'm using it. And why not? It's from the same line. People have to appreciate the good colors. That's a beautiful color. And people know me. I mean, the people know me, they know that I love all the blues and the greens and turquoise. Like, it's not, look.
Rita Maria Castillo, I love versatile paints since I don't have a large space. Yes, this is a modern need. So we don't have much space. So with one color, you can have many effects.
It's very sad if people don't support that, because the Misty Paints are very different, and it's going to be sad because we have to make more colors in the future. So these Misty Paints, they should keep coming, and we end up with a lot of colors because you can do so many things. They are so versatile. So we need to support that. You're not going to be disappointed. You don't waste your money. This is like a very good product. So,
Lisa, we are super excited to have this in old stock in UK. Thank you so much. And here you will find the link direct to the shops.
What I know is that one of the owners, I saw her in person because happened to be in Greece, and we met, and I saw her in person because she asked me, okay, what this can do. She ordered some, but not enough. And I saw her, the things I saw you before, just a simple thing comparing to other products, how they react, to see it in front of your eyes. And immediately she just ordered more. Because why not? I mean, if you know, and then you want to have more. You should have. So that's all. Soft paint, same thing. So far, nothing. It's just layering. But now we're going to go to the fun stuff.
Again, we try to make this color permanent.
All these things, we're going to use them, already did in the tutorials. So guys, even if you're a store owner, it doesn't matter. Just go on Stamperia YouTube and just see all the process of the tutorials. And at the same time, you can also refer, talk about to your clients about the Stamperia YouTube, and they can go and watch different products and how they work. That's why we made these videos. And also, it's not about making the masterpiece. It's not about like having a full-size project. These tutorials is more about ideas and basic, like the first video, the first tutorial with the furniture is not the most wow furniture I can do with soft paints. But the point is, why to make something wow from the beginning and look so difficult when you have to know first the basics? Because with soft paints, you can just take any furniture and just change it very fast on your own. Everybody can do. The first tutorial that's already up on Stamperia YouTube, the one I did with soft paints, it's so easy. Every single person can just do it themselves.
I really love the way you explain everything in details in these tutorials, Anthony. They're very, very well done.
Thank you very much, Omar. So now I'm going to use I'm going to use everything. I'm going to use water, sponge, the stencil brush, the Santarino, the big one from the collection. Now, I have done this thing also on the tutorials, and it's the time that people have to watch and understand by watching, because you will see me at some point spraying more water or less water, or I use my sponge, or I use my brush, or this is about experience now, because I cannot tell you, okay, you have to use now the sponge when this happens. No, you see it, how it flows, and if you like it, you keep going. If you want to spray it around, you use your sponge. You will see, like, it's a mix of different movements, but it's a very good representation of what Misty Paint can do. So let's start with the Tropic Ocean, Misty Paint.
Okay. And here there's Gabby that say, hi, Antonis, I've been avoiding paint lately, too much mess.
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Because it probably make too mess, you splash. I know.
I know.
Talking about. When your husband come back home and say, listen, why all the kitchen is blue and everything, I see gold spots on the floor.
So let's go and do it, right? So look what's going to happen now. I'm taking with my Standarino, and then that's process now. It's not from the first time. So I'm going to dab up here, because up here is where I want to start the dripping.
Okay.
So I dab my paint, and then I start spraying.
Oh, the sound. I like it.
So I'm gonna just blend a little bit with my sponge. Look what you get, guys. Just the flat surface. Look all these little spots. This is the first just layer. Look at that. Then I keep going. I'm taking, now that was the first drop. Now I'm gonna start taking and just control a little bit more how much I put and where. Spray my water, then lift it up, let it drip, and then I go slowly. Look, now I'm gonna spray just a little bit. Look, tack, look this paint. Very beautiful. And
very beautiful.
I can take my sponge without, or even, let me show them that, because I do that a lot. So I'm taking my paint, I paint my sponge, spray water here, and then I go dab a little bit. Look, it's gonna give very nice little dots.
Oh, like a jellyfish.
Okay, just like that. But I like what I see. Let's go and dry to do another layer on top. So now you dry, keep a distance. You don't want to move the things around. Of course, it's not gonna be very intense. It's normal. Okay, we spray a lot of water, but it gives an amazing layer. You will see now how it's gonna start looking. Just give me a second. Now this is the most of the waiting now is just to dry the layers, because when you spray a lot of water, you need layers. Imagine that I did the furniture. This is the last video, the 10th video. Omar, you already know. That video, that furniture is good. Like it's a masterpiece for me. So that I use, I think, 13 bottles of water.
Whoa!
Because I was counting, like a lot of spraying again and again and again.
Yes. And what Anthony said is very important. We start from this first video, and is a very good starting point with primer and coloring. And in the second video, we'll learn how to spray, then crackles and the sparkling coats. Later by later, we will add little layers of difficulties and layers
Guys,
of creativity. So follow our free tutorials.
look at this. While spraying, because I just want to spread around a bit. Look at that. Look all this texture. You remember what I did? I put paint here, spray the sponge, because this is wet now on the bottom. So let's go. If we want, I really like it, but I'm gonna just put a little bit more here, like on top, and just spray a little bit water. A little bit. I mean, in some people's eyes.
Say, oh my God, I absolutely need this paint. Yes, once you know how to use it and all the possibilities these paints can give to your creativity, I'm sure that you will love this new line.
Look,
also because all the line is not that big, it's because every product of this line given a wow effect. That's why the line is so short, because we really sure that you will love these beautiful products. Yes.
Guys, the truth is, like, listen, I mean, we collaborate with Stamperia. So, of course, we want to say the best, right? Of course, it's normal. Stamperia will say the best as well for the products. But the reality is that the products are really good. Like, really, I mean, you have to use them to understand how really good it is. I mean, it's the reality. We're not trying to sell you something that is not so good and we try to make it look good. This is the reality.
Also because you're not stupid. If you try and you say, but it's the same of Allegro, why I have to buy another product? Absolutely. No. Ellison asking, can you stamp on top with permanent ink, or would you stamp with paint? Yes, you can stamp on with permanent ink.
Of course, guys, this is permanent. This, they don't react. Look, they react with water, but when they dry, it's permanent. If you spray water on top, whatever you do is not going to react again. As soon as you set it in, as soon as you let it dry or dry it, it's done. It's permanent. So you can just have, like, do the normal things you do. Like these things are not only for furniture or walls. Like, look, I did this. This is my Venice project. Beautiful molds from Sara Alcobendas, the new collection. Look at that. Like, that's a normal project I do, right? This is what I'm showing you basically now. So it's a normal project. So you can do whatever you want. You can stenciling, stamping, embossing, like whatever you do normally, use them on your art journals. I will do that. Like, they can do amazing backgrounds and then do everything you do normally, of course.
Beatrice, can we do it on fabrics?
That, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Because I never worked on fabric. So I don't have any experience about special paints about fabric. So I'm not gonna say something that I'm not sure about it. But
to try.
Yeah, you have to try. I'm not gonna be surprised if you can. Like, I don't know. You can do so many crazy things. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend time to just dry this thing here. I'm gonna just spread it around. And let's go do some fun with the next color. The Celadon. Just love that. This is the light patina. Some of the things, they don't have the little tab. That doesn't matter. We can just do it like this.
Yeah. Debbie, thank you, Debbie, for being here and commenting. I am reading your comment. Thank you for starting with just a few, so we can afford to buy it all. Yes, yeah, we are having
step by
time.
Step.
Yeah, step by step. It's a good time.
Look, for sure, the market in general has hard times right now, like everything, the world, especially what's happening in the US and all the things. But we have to make better products, so you have to choose something that's really worth it. And Misty Paints is worth it. I mean, what do you want me to say? You get everything in one. And I believe so many other things that we don't know yet.
We have a question. If I want to paint a white desk from a famous Swedish company, guessing.
Okay, I'm guessing, yeah.
Could I put the primer first?
Yes, of course. The primer just sticks everywhere. Yes, you put the primer. I know exactly the furniture you're talking about. If it's metallic, melamine, because melamine is what they make it from, the cheap product, cheap wood. and has very shiny, very so nothing sticks on that, but sticks the primer. The master primer sticks there, but you have to let it dry alone at least 6 to 1 day, 6 hours to 1 day, 6 hours. Like just let it sit. If you want to do something like this and use it. So then any other paint you can go on top, and you are just perfect. So second color, right? It's the same idea now, but just I want to show them like how nice mixing these two colors. I mean, it's gonna give just, but wait for the magic at the end, because at the end we can go and put also some, look at that. We can go and put some black on top, right? It would be just amazing.
Oh, now it looks like a forest to me. I will talk with my analyst. No, it's very beautiful. Look, because of course you can decide at what point you want to stop, and your background is ready, because you have in mind your project. You know, oh, this is already beautiful. For instance, look.
Yeah. You decide. And the funny thing is that, every layer comes up, right? You see around the edges. Depends. Now it's up to you. I mean, maybe I cover a lot from the black and from the metallic. What's the point? Somebody would ask. But you see it. This little bit. You see through. It's the difference. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you can take this, paint the object you want, keep it like this. Of course, I did that on the big furniture. One part is just painted with this. Beautiful. But this is the layering. Especially in person, you can see all the layers coming through. And this is the beauty about it. And again, I'm going to show you again. I love this technique. Just you put paint directly here. And then you just spray water here. And then very lightly, you go touch. Just give a very nice look. If you don't like in a place, look, when you spray, everything reacts.
And it's already changed again, the design of the background. So every step, oh, beautiful.
It's like a marble. Looks like a marble here. Now, of course, you have to be patient.
It's an enchanted forest. What I see in this tag now is an enchanted forest.
And let me tell something to the people that you have to know, even when it's really watery, because yes, now basically I'm trying to dry the water. Some areas, they are so watery. If you have patience, they are going to dry. Don't go and touch them and remove it. You're going to get an ugly mark that you don't like. So just be patient. The heat, or even if you let them dry alone, it's going to happen. This water, even if it's a lot, is going to dry.
This is really one of my weakest points in art and creation. I really can't wait sometimes to dry well. I want to go ahead, and sometimes I really make mess up with this impatient feeling.
Yeah, I mean, many people.
Yeah.
Me as well. I did that. That's what I'm talking about. It's not like how I know the result if I haven't done it. So I have done that because I don't have patience. And then I'm like, okay, how stupid you are just because you cannot wait 10 minutes.
This is the worst things. We say, fuck, I'm stupid. Why I haven't?
Yeah. Why?
10 minutes
Why?
More, just 10 minutes, and I ruin everything. Okay. Hi, welcome from Canada. Kisses.
Okay, that was the last one, and we're gonna add a little bit black on top.
The possibilities are endless, really, in the background creation, home decor, revamp your furnitures.
Yeah, everything.
Mixed
Even
media projects.
Mixed media. I said journaling, mixed media journaling. Anything. It's not about only the furniture, walls, wherever. It's just, and because I have checked a good price point of what you get. Even the waxes, very good pricing. We have the biggest tubes of wax. I'm talking about the wax patinas The biggest cube exists in the market in that quality and that water base, smell good, super smooth, everything.
And about this, we will have a live with Cristina Radovan that will show these beautiful wax patina. They are water-based, they smell good, they dry fast, they are permanent, they shine beautifully metallic, and we will have this live the 1st of July.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot be here, do more. I'm leaving on Monday, now in 2 days, going to Australia. Touring.
Australia!
Yes, I'm going to see my friends again. That's a beauty. So let me add something else. Look at these guys. Look at this.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Why we have this thing there? Should be like this. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Sorry about the, I didn't see that. Look at that. You actually, it's easy. The only thing you need to have maybe a little bit like different perspective of like what you see. Otherwise, to use them, it's easy. Now, if I make it look good, it's just because I know like when to spray, when to dab, when this. But you can just see how I use them, and they will just drip the same for you. It's not like I do anything special. So let me show them now this one. Why not? Come on, let's do this on top. How many layers we're gonna do on that? Let's put
Kirsten, amazing. Anime Ground Jenny, Danka, corazones. Besitos.
Look, stencil, right? I'm not gonna take a different metallic Misty Paint. Let's go back to the same. Okay, it's the same. I mean, yeah, I could give you, or should I give them different? Okay, let me give them different. Let's go to another bronzite metallic. That's a nice color as well. I mean, I would want to match the one I did before, but to tell you the truth, I can show you a different one. Look at that. Look this beauty.
Whoa, this is my favorite color. This is my favorite. I love it. I love it. Even if you spray them, oh my God, I love it.
Sponge. You dab first on the side because you don't want to bleed underneath. Even the metallic are very strong. So look, let's go and give just a little bit. Just a little touch there, and then just a little bit here. Come on, doesn't need to be perfect. Look at that. Look at these guys. Look how shiny they are. Okay, like a normal paint. Normal. They're not. They're super special. They're not super normal, but just easy, metallic, very nice. This one is so thick, and still you can spray and they blend. This is the funny thing. And also about the metallic, people have to know that when you spray water, it's normal that they are going to be diluted with water, so they're gonna go everywhere. But the shine, the shimmer they have, still remains there. I will show them. I mean, I have so many tutorials. There are so many projects I do that with water, with metallic, and still you can see the shine stays on top. That's amazing. Anyway, now I dry very fast, and then let's add a little bit black on top. That's because me, I like it. They could stop before. They can just go and put the stencil, and then you can leave it like this, or you can go and dry brush on top of the stencil. They're super. Tell me, sorry.
No, what I see now can be perfect. Now, a tag for the mixed media, or my furniture here that I have in front of me. Oh, the shelves with this beautiful texture. It's something that is really just beautiful, vintage.
Already dry. How fast this dries, and this you can also use water and just becomes ink. That's crazy. That's crazy product. I can say that. Now about the final, okay, that's just because. Why not? Let's add a little bit black, because the black now is going to just give a crazy amount of shadows. So look, I will just dab a little bit, just on top here. Dab, and the black, of course. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like the black, because it's very strong, shows like crazy, right? Look at that. Look at this beauty.
black magic now.
Oh, I used the wrong side. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, you can dab if you want. If you don't like all the drippings, you can just dab. Go up a little bit there. And the funny thing is, it looks very black now, right? So some people will say, "Oh, but you cover everything." But when you start drying, you will see how cool it becomes. Look, let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. Tap.
Let's see now what will happen to the black layers.
Look at that here.
Layers.
Now the black is just me. I mean, I like vintage. I like the shadows. I like all these things.
Yeah, of course we can stop 5 steps ago, and it was already beautiful.
Or you can go, with the white on top, right? I mean, this is just a preference, and I believe more colors will come. So I mean, it's just people can use whatever they want. Just me, I like the black, and of course, because it's very dark color, when it reacts, it shows perfect on the camera, right? But still, you can go remove. If you want, remove. It's all about placing color, adding water, removing, use the sponge, playing around. It's just whatever you like. Now imagine if we had also the jumbo crackle here, because this is perfect also. I have done. Look, guys, go watch the tutorials. Be patient. Me, I'm posting on Instagram sometimes photos of upcoming tutorials, maybe in 4 weeks, in 5 weeks. We don't know. Me, I have done already the tutorial. So now Mark, step by step, will upload. Don't get confused if I post something and you don't see it on YouTube, on Stamperia YouTube. It's gonna come. Go watch. You will see me using the black on top of the crackle and basically using it with baby white just to go inside the crackle, like I do with vintage and Misty paste, even though it reacts different. It's oil based, but doesn't matter. Like you will see how many.
Now they're seeing. I show in the cover of the next tutorial upcoming, so they see exactly the cracks and the effects.
Mark,
we
put me back. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Now this is, I want this to be like this. I can go on top again and add maybe like just a little bit and then go have some more dripping coming down, right? That's a perfect. But look what's the cool thing. The color already dry doesn't react. Do you understand that? That's important. Because if you go do that with distress oxides or with something other thing that's not permanent, you cannot go and spray on top and fix or add something. But this one, every single thing that work with water perfect, it dries permanent. As soon as you let it dry or you dry with a heat tool, then you can go apply another layer, use the water, and it's adding layers. The top layer with the water doesn't react with the Misty Paints underneath because dry is permanent. Very important as well, right? Because if this, I spray again and everything reacts, then it's going to be a mess. So, to finish, to come in conclusion, Misty Paints, the normal, the 6 colors we have, okay, here, they can do everything. They dry permanent. You can paint solid, like an acrylic paint. They dry super matte. This is bronzite. And when you add water to them, they react like acrylic ink. This doesn't exist in the market. If exists, I have used a lot of products over the years. If exists, just let me know, and I'm wrong. But okay. I haven't, all these years, I haven't seen something that can do this thing, right? That they react like an acrylic paint, dry super fast, they're super sticky. You can go direct on the molds and paint them, and you can use the sponge, dry brushing, super matte. permanent, very important. So these are all the acrylic, right? And then when you spray water, they react like an acrylic ink. And you can have all these layers and beauty. So this is the Misty Paints. Now, Misty Paints metallic, they are thicker because they are metallic. We have 4 colors. When you, they can do again, perfect for dry brushing, like give some highlights on your molds, use your spans, paint solid. They dry, of course, shiny. They're not matte anymore because they're shiny, they're metallic. And then you can use water and still they're going to blend. The only thing with them, you will see on the tutorials, is that you have to force them a little bit. If you want to dilute a lot, you have to force them a little bit with your finger because they are super, much thicker than them. But they make them super cool also to do stenciling with a palette knife because you can get 3D stencil with them. But still, you spray the water, you will see a lot of tutorials using them. They will flow, but if you want to just really get the same as them, you have to push them a little bit with your sponge or your finger to just break a little bit the edge. You will see me doing it, so you will understand. But still, very cool to get that from metallics, because metallic usually is very thick paint, but still very good. So look at these guys, I love it. Look at this beauty, falling down. So that was it about me doing something, demonstrating. Hopefully you're happy of what you see. Of course, my table, look at these guys. Of course, this mess, I don't care, to tell you the truth. As soon as I have fun.
No mess, no fun. Exactly.
So now let me show them a few things before we go back to the normal and we say bye-bye and whatever. Let me show you some few other samples, just very fast. Yes. We have all these upcoming tutorials. So this is the sparkling paste, the black, amazing, has all this beautiful shine with metallic misty, plaster coat, the 3D, and you see you see all this blend. Tell me that you wouldn't want to have that on your wall or on your furniture.
So real. Looks so real.
Then this one, look at that, this rust. Look all this. Look this thing here, Misty Paints. Just beauty. This is one of the tutorials, 2 of the tutorials. Then we have this one. Look at these guys. Look at this beauty.
These are the new wax patina.
Yeah, look at that. This misty metallic, the bronzite. You paint solid. Look at that. That's just beauty. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. What about my flowers? Look, these are my beautiful flowers. Look at this. Like the metallic bucket. Look all these crackles, jumbo crackle, and dripping and waxes and stuff. Like you can do crazy things. This one is the metallic. I don't know if people can see it, like maybe there. So this is the metallic, the amber, the antique amber, that basically with water is not dry brushed. With water just went down, but still you can see the sign. Look at that. Very beautiful. Just stay tuned on Stamperia YouTube and you will see amazing tutorials. This is the one that Omar, you know, Omar, on the video, I don't know if you remember, you know how I call this crackle paste? This crackle, this is the Grand Canyon crackle.
The Grand Canyon,
like,
yeah.
This is the jumbo crackle. You will enjoy it. Like you get always the perfect result. Like look this crackle, guys. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at these cracks. Look at these cracks.
Yeah, and look the shine. This is metallic, silver stone metallic. Very beautiful. We have this one, and we have this one. Turned out very good. This a glass dome. Look all here. You have to watch the video. I cannot even explain what I did. It's so many layers of things. Like look all the texture you get. It's like probably like 20 layers here, and the down part just with waxes, patina wax, just to have a nice base. That's the glass dome, and we have also the rusty, the industrial wine box with rust on top, soft paints with misty paints. Look at these guys. Look at the rust. And if I tell you the truth, it's just with one color, nothing more, just the cinnamon. Adding layers with water gives different textures. That's crazy. And
Wow.
And I'm gonna try to show this in camera. It's very difficult. This is my suitcase. I cannot fit.
For Australia, you have to.
It's super big. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Anyway, you will see that in photos and videos. So, Omar, put me backstage. So I put the camera back, everything, and
Yes.
let's talk a little to people, and then we can wrap up this live.
Okay. So I really hope you like this live of today. Please give us a like, share this video, and remember to go on YouTube, Stamperia channel, and subscribe in order to be alerted when the new tutorials will come out. Now, waiting for Antonis coming back, I want to remember that we will be live with Christina Radovan the 1st of July. And of course, the first tutorial is already available on our YouTube channel. All furniture makeover with soft paints. Okay, Anthony is coming back. I'll wait for him. I'll wait for him. Okay. And what's more, of course, the cutting dice collection with new items coming very, very soon. And the Venice City of Art by Sara Alcobendas, the new collection that is out this month. It's very romantic and beautiful. And we have also a tutorial by Sara Alcobendas to create these beautiful tats. So, Antonis, are you ready? Yes. Hi.
It's not super straight now. We're crooked a little bit, but it's okay. So look at this, guys. Look at this beauty. Let me bring it close to the camera for you. Now we don't have light there. It's dark, but look at this beauty. Anyway,
Nice.
So that was it. As Omar said, a little bit, see, he was surprised. But I just want to show you, to see it with your eyes when you have acrylic paint and when you have a Misty paint and you spray and you do, and comparing to other products as well, just to understand why they're so different and they are multi-purpose paints. So just amazing. And of course, go on Stamperia YouTube and watch the tutorials as soon as they're coming out, because we have a lot of interesting things, right? Right, Omar?
Yes. Absolutely. New tutorials are coming constantly, so please follow us. Anthony, it was really, really amazing to discover a little bit more this product, the Misty paint, but all the products that compose the new line by Stamperia are truly amazing. From the primer to the crackle paste to these beautiful effects, sparkles, and of course the colors and the wax patina. So now I play the video of Christina Radovan to show you.
I have to say something else before we go. First of all, thank you very much, guys. Hopefully we gave you an idea and we help you to understand the products, and maybe now they look more interesting to you. Trust me, you're going to be very happy with the product. And also, don't forget, if you're a store owner and you want to have a class or organize an event with me about products using the art stories products, I'm always available. You can find me on my email, handmadefantasy@outlook.com, or you can contact me Facebook, Instagram. If you want to have, some of the places I already teach, we will include these products as well. But maybe you want to have an event organized with me, just let me know. Just hit me and we can arrange it. Yeah.
You are totally right, Anthony, because these products need to be discovered. And if you know the little tips and tricks how to use, you will achieve incredible and easy technique and projects. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
We have a live in español with con Cristina Radovan e Casa Donatella live in italiano, sempre con Art Stories. Thank you so much, and have a flight, beautiful flight.
Say bye, guys. Thank you very much,
Australian friends, and
of course.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Bye, guys. Have fun always.
Happy bye.
Bye.
Discover the new wax patinas by Art Stories from Stamperia. Our first water-based wax patina that travels the world. Finally, a wax you can use anywhere, anytime. Easier to use, smooth application with brush, sponge, or fingers. Water cleanup, no solvents needed, just soap and water. Quick drying speeds up your creative process. A set of 6 vibrant wax colors to add depth, shine, and vintage charm to your creative work. The colors are all steel, Titan silver, oxide patina, heritage gold, antique brass, and rusty hint. Perfect for metallic effects, ashed finishes, and artistic textures. Each patina comes in a practical tube, easy to use, clean, and waste-free. The creamy texture makes it ideal for applying with your fingers or a dry brush. You will get precise control, no mess, and beautiful results every time. 1. Paint your mold with Misty Paint in deep black color. Let it dry, and then apply the wax patina with your fingers. You will get a bold, high contrast effect that brings out every detail. Mix color for rich, layered tones, and extra drama. 2. Start with soft paint. Once dry, use a dry brush to apply a dark wax patina. Wipe off the extra on a paper towel. Then, use your finger to add a lighter shade on top. Perfect to highlight raised areas and give extra light and texture. 3. For a realistic rust effect, use rusty hint and oxide patina together. Apply them with a dry brush to build layers and create that aged industrial look. It's great for steampunk, vintage, and textured surfaces. And this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more tutorials to get the most out of your wax patinas. Follow us, tag us, and explore the full Art Stories collection. Always by Stamperia.